Hi ladies! I wanted to just go over some recruiting tips and do's and don'ts. My name is Sydney Albright. I am a distributor for SeneGence. My distributor number is 284517, and I have been in the company since February. And I have learned these tips because I did it all wrong at the very beginning, and it has stuck with me ever since then. Well, not stuck with me, but it did challenge things for me in the very beginning. So when I first started, I was so excited about this opportunity because I knew what it could do for everybody. And I just thought that the best thing for me to do would be to create this long, sappy message about the opportunity and how to join, giving them all the number details and, this and that. And I sent it to every girl on my Facebook page. Now, I maybe got one response, if that, and but nothing came out of it. So all of that work, I mean, like, literally, this message was long and detailed, did nothing for me, and I felt really stuck. I was like, oh my gosh, what, really? Nobody is interested in this opportunity? And it dawned on me after a couple of weeks of watching different people's Sena stories and figuring out how well different people that are doing really well right now, they all had different stories. Their business all grew different ways because they're all different people. And it dawned on me, everybody is different. Everybody is going to have their own walk through this business differently. So for me to come to everybody with the same message, A, it's not genuine, B, it's not gonna work because everybody's different. So the way that I approach people needs to be different. It needs to be specialized to who they are and what their why is, and just different aspects of their life and why SeneGence fits into their life. So that's the first tip. When you first sign up, do not go and message everybody you know about this opportunity. A, because it's not genuine, and B, because they know you're doing it. They know you're copying, pasting. They know that you don't really think that they personally are going to be good for this opportunity. So, for instance, if somebody came to me with a copy-pasted message, in my mind, I would think, okay, they sent this to like 20 other people. So obviously, they're not just thinking of me, they're just thinking of themselves. But if you came to me and you start interacting with me and you learned I had 2 small children, you learned that I'm a flight attendant and wanted to be home more with my kids, then you could personalize your pitch. You can personalize why SeneGence is going to fit into my life and why you think I'm going to be a good distributor and a good team member on your team. And I'm not just a number, I'm an actual person that is going to be on your team. So I hope that kind of makes sense. My second thing is, you've got to be social on social media. I say that all the time because it's so important. If you haven't connected with an old friend in a while, connect with them. Be social. Don't just talk about SeneGence. Talk about their life. Get to know them, because when you get to know them and you get to know their life, you will know how to pitch this opportunity to them, specifically for them. And also remember about quality over quantity. So you don't want to have 40 different people on your team that aren't doing anything. It's better for you to have 5 or 6 people on your team who are doing a whole bunch, because that way you're able to break up your time to people who are actually caring about this product and have a passion for this company, and you're not wasting your time and you're making money. Okay, so that's important too. Usually during the weekend, I'll pray. And I'll tell God, send me people, names of people that you think this opportunity would be great for. And I pray on 5 or 6 different people. And of that list, I'll take 3 people and make it my goal each week to reconnect to these 3 different people. And by that, I mean I'll ask about their kids, their family, their job, how they're doing. And I will slightly throw in what I'm doing and SeneGence and this and that. And is what this is doing, it's planting a seed for them. And once you build up that trust with them again and water that seed with trust and friendship and just interaction, they will then join your team. Okay, I mean, it's more work, but it's worth it. Like, you're gonna see more out of it that if you actually get to know them and you just plant that seed without shoving it down their throat. Another thing that I see people doing a lot is just posting posts like, hey, join my team and make this much. Or, hey, do you want to make $500 extra this month? Who doesn't want to make $500 extra this month? Everybody wants to make $500 extra this month. Okay, you can't do stuff like that. It will mean so much more if you're sharing your story and sharing your success and sharing your upline success and sharing what SeneGence has done for you. You know, maybe it's helped you pay your car payment this month, but everyone wants their car payment paid for. So say, like, hey, I joined this company 2 months ago and I'm so glad that I did. Thanks for everyone's support. I was able to pay my car payment this month. I mean, things like that, sharing your story and sharing your experiences, that's what's going to start planting the seed for people. And it's not going to happen overnight. It will take maybe 3 or 4 months. It may take 2 weeks. It may take a whole year. But by planting that seed and watering it with just different things, interaction, honesty, trust, that's going to be what builds your team. So don't be upset if you've been in the company for 5 months and you don't have a single person on your team. It's all going to happen in God's timing, but you have to let Him interfere with your business. You have to put Him in the middle. You have to pray over your business. You have to have Him pray over prospects that you think would be great for your business, because through Him, you're going to find success. If you're trying to do it on your own and you're just winging it, you're not going to be very successful. The other thing I notice people do, as I was going to say, when you're posting stuff like, hey, join my team, using words like join or opportunity, you have to be really careful about the way that you're wording things when you post stuff, because Facebook's not even showing those things anymore. So you're spending all this time on these posts saying, join my team, what an awesome opportunity, different things like that. They're not even showing up on people's Facebooks, okay? So that's why I say sharing your story, that registers to Facebook like you're sharing something about your life as opposed to selling something, okay? So it's really important to get on and start doing research on what Facebook is actually showing people and what they're hiding from people's timelines, because that's what's going to change your business as well. Another thing that has helped me with recruiting, the biggest thing, has been throwing parties. Getting face-to-face with different prospects and one-on-one party, or like meeting people one-on-one for coffee or something. But this product was made to be in front of people and show people. It wasn't made for Facebook. It wasn't made for Instagram. It was made for you to go do in-home demos and introduce this product to other women. And at those in-home demos and your launch parties, that is where you're going to book most of your clients. Why? Because you're going to give them the Sene choice. Regardless, even if it's not a party, even if you found somebody at Starbucks, even if you sold somebody on your Facebook page, you always want to offer the Sene choice. Tell them, you can buy a kit for $55, or you can join my team for $55 and get 20 to 50% off of all your products. I guarantee you 90% of the people in this company signed up for a membership, but now they're going on trips, they're winning cars, their whole life has changed because of this company. And it all started with somebody offering them that Sene choice, okay? So I'm going to kind of recap everything I just said. I feel like I'm kind of babbling on, but recruiting is like so important. It's so important with all of this. Don't just send out an ungenuine message to people that like the same message to everybody, because everyone's different. Everyone's walk is different. Everyone's story is going to be different. So you want to make sure that you are personalizing it to their life and their why. Figure out what their why is. Number 2, stop just posting random join my team on Facebook stuff, because that's showing prospects that you're needing people to join your team. You don't want people to think that you need them. You want them to know that they need you in order to be successful, if that makes sense. Share your story. Don't share sales stuff. Share your story. Stories are what makes people connect with you, and it plants the seed. Pray about your business. Pray about people that you think would be great in this company, and once they're on the top of your prayer list, reach out to them and say, hey girl, I've been thinking about you lately. I hope you're doing well. And just casually bring up SeneGence and what it's done for your life, and figure out how you genuinely need to talk to them to assure them that this is a good opportunity for them. You don't want them to think that they're just a number. The other thing is quality over quantity. You would rather have 5 girls who are killing this business than having 60 who are doing nothing with it. And then lastly, throwing launch parties and Facebook parties, that's what's going to gain more customers. And the more customers you get, the more opportunities you have to offer the SeneChoice. And when you offer the SeneChoice, people will start doing it more for just themselves. But people are going to ask, what lipstick are you wearing? And they will start selling, I promise you. So just don't downsize, or what is that word I'm looking for? Like, don't just think like, oh, she's not going to be good in this company, because you never know. You never know what her walk is going to look like. And then lastly, just make sure you're constantly building your first line, okay? Make sure you are constantly, when you're at those launch parties, at Facebook parties, say somebody seems really interested, talk to them about them hosting a launch party for you and giving out free product to them or something. I mean, it's better for you to gain a downline than it is a customer. You want to turn all your customers into team members. That is what's going to take your business and just watch it explode. And then remember that this business is fairly new. So people that you think would never be interested in it, go after them, because if you don't, someone else will. I can't tell you how many ladies there are on my Facebook that have just signed up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about asking them. Now they're signed up under somebody else. I could just go on and on about this topic, and if y'all have any questions or need any help, even if you're not on my team, reach out to me. My information is all listed below. And just remember that God has a plan for each and every one of us. So don't get defeated, okay? Join him, get with him, pray over your team, and he is going to bless your business. But he has to be the center, most important part of your business. My information is below if you want to connect with me, and I hope this helped any of you guys trying to recruit or build your team or anything like that. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.